In our bustling world, the art of silence often feels forgotten amidst the constant noise and chatter. But what if our moments of silence carried as much weight as our words? How often do we pause to consider the significance of our quiet moments? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us self-control through reason and emotional resilience. It offers valuable insights into the power of silence. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, famously said, "It's better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." This wise saying prompts us to reflect how often have we regretted words spoken in haste or anger. Stoicism doesn't merely advise us to refrain from speaking, it encourages us to harness silence as a tool for personal growth and inner peace. Imagine facing life's challenges with the calm assurance that your silence speaks volumes. According to Stoic philosophy, silence is not just the absence of words, but a deliberate, powerful response. It is an active force that can ease conflicts, shield us from harm, and deepen our understanding. When should we embrace silence? Let's explore 9 pivotal moments where choosing silence is not only wise but also transformative. As we delve into these lessons, consider how practicing Stoic silence could revolutionize your interactions and bring you greater peace of mind. Imagine diffusing a heated argument with calm, deliberate silence instead of harsh words. What might a quiet pause reveal about your true feelings and thoughts? Join us as we uncover powerful occasions to stay silent, letting the wisdom of Stoicism guide us. Are you ready to deepen your understanding of Stoic philosophy? Share a thought before you embark on this journey. Number 1. When being criticized unfairly. According to Stoic philosophy, being unfairly criticized presents a unique opportunity to grow stronger and demonstrate integrity. One of the central ideas of this ancient wisdom comes from Marcus Aurelius, who said that if something external troubles you, it's not the thing itself that harms you, but your perception of it. He also emphasized that you can change your perception at any moment. This insight teaches us that what bothers us about criticism is not the criticism itself, but how we interpret and respond to it. Reflect on this. How might altering your perception of criticism make you stronger? Can you recall a time when remaining calm in the face of unfair criticism changed the outcome for the better? If you're leading a project at work and your boss criticizes it harshly, a Stoic response would be to calmly evaluate the feedback, extracting useful insights while disregarding any unfounded negativity. Epictetus advised that this approach not only preserves your peace, but also upholds your professional honor. Living by philosophy means responding with calm, thoughtful reactions instead of defensive ones. Let the quality of your responses, and ultimately your work, speak for itself. Reacting to unfair criticism is not a passive act, it's a strategic one. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our responses and attitudes. This quiet strength can transform potential conflict into a testament to your personal resilience and philosophical commitment. Consider how silence can be a powerful tool. Opportunities may arise if you choose thoughtful silence over impulsive speech. How might this practice enhance your peace of mind and positively impact those around you? By incorporating Stoic principles, especially when unfairly criticized, we align with a philosophy that values character strength over temporary approval. This fosters personal growth and inspires others, particularly in a world where boasting often overshadows humility. Stoicism encourages us to embrace silence. Echoing Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Reflecting on how silence in response to boasts can transform an ego-driven environment into one of self-reflection and growth, we see the power of restraint. Criticism is a constant in life, often serving as a valuable tool for learning and improvement. However, criticism isn't always fair and can sometimes be intended to hurt. In such scenarios, remaining calm and composed can be challenging. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece, offers timeless advice on handling rude criticism with dignity and grace. By embracing Stoic principles, we can turn negative experiences into opportunities for personal growth and inner strength. As Epictetus said, what matters is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. Consider your response when unfairly criticized. Taking a moment to reflect before reacting prevents impulsive actions and allows for a measured response. Detach the criticism from yourself, remembering that you control your mind, not external events. This awareness grants you strength and resilience. Marcus Aurelius. A Stoic approach to unfair feedback. Understand that unfair feedback reflects the reviewer's feelings or thoughts, not your abilities or worth. By separating the criticism from your sense of self, you can view it more objectively. Marcus Aurelius said, "If anyone can prove and show me that I think and act in error, I will gladly change it, for I seek the truth." Even in the most unfair judgments, there may be a small amount of truth. Seek out any useful feedback hidden within the unfairness. Use this as an opportunity to improve yourself and discard unnecessary negative thoughts. As Epictetus advised, first learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. When faced with unfair criticism, stay calm and polite. This demonstrates your strength and self-control, preventing the situation from escalating. A composed response often calms the critic and showcases your maturity. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Focus on your goals and personal improvement rather than dwelling on unfair criticism. By concentrating on your growth and virtues, you can rise above negativity and continue progressing on your path. Dealing with unfair criticism can be challenging, but by following Stoic principles, you can transform these situations into opportunities for growth and resilience. Remember to take a moment to reflect, separate the criticism from your self-worth. Look for any grain of truth, respond with calm and respect, and maintain your focus on personal development. In this way, you embody the Stoic ideal of remaining calm and strong internally, even amidst external challenges. Number 2. Stoic silence in the face of boasts. Imagine you're at a networking event where a coworker is excessively bragging about their recent raises and lavish lifestyle. The temptation to counter their boasts with your own achievements might be strong. However, Stoicism teaches the power of restraint. By choosing silence, you maintain your composure and allow others' words to reveal their character. This approach conserves your energy for more meaningful conversations and interactions. It not only protects your dignity but also projects an image of someone confident in their accomplishments who doesn't seek external validation. In Stoic philosophy, silence is not a sign of passivity but of strategic wisdom and confidence. As an otherwise Stoic put it, "He who does not wish to be outnumbered by greater benefits should not return one benefit with another, he should return many at once." In practice, this means responding to empty boasts, not with words but with the quiet grace of your actions and the quality of your character. How often do you find yourself responding to someone else's success story with one of your own? Consider what might happen if instead you chose to listen, acknowledging their accomplishments with a nod or a smile while focusing on your virtues and goals. Embracing Stoic silence amidst boasts leads to a life defined not by competition, but by happiness and inner success. It fosters an environment where one can thrive peacefully and achieve genuine self-worth, rather than relying on comparisons. Reflect on this lesson and consider how adopting this quiet approach could improve your life and relationships. How might embracing silence enhance your interactions and overall well-being? Share your thoughts and stories below. Let's collaborate to create a more peaceful, happy, and successful life for each other. Number 3. When dealing with anger. Anger can feel like a wild storm, sweeping away all reason and calm. In the midst of this tempest, Stoic philosophy offers a refuge, a moment of silence that helps us navigate these intense emotions. Epicurus, a notable Stoic figure, advised us to keep quiet most of the time and speak only when necessary. Imagine a day at work when a coworker's mistake causes you hours of extra work. Your first instinct might be to lash out in anger, but what if you chose silence instead? By not reacting in anger, you give yourself time to think about the situation more objectively. This pause can prevent the conflict from escalating and lead to constructive solutions instead of heated arguments. Reflect on this. How often has reacting quickly in anger led to regret? What might be different if you took a moment to calm down before speaking? Embracing Stoic silence in moments of anger can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for understanding and resolution. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic, offers valuable advice in his writings. How much worse are the results of anger than the things that cause it? This thought prompts us to consider the aftermath of our anger. Often, the consequences of an angry outburst are far more damaging than the initial cause of our anger. Consider Nelson Mandela, a renowned leader who chose forgiveness over anger despite being imprisoned for years. This decision not only improved his own life but also paved the way for national reconciliation. Using silence when you're angry doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means choosing a response aligned with your best self. This practice not only enhances your own peace, but also leads to healthier relationships and a more successful life. Amidst the daily frustrations of life, remember that silence can be your sanctuary, a place where wisdom reigns. Embrace it, and you may discover that a quiet response is not only the most profound, but also the most powerful. While anger is a normal emotion, uncontrolled anger can damage relationships and your well-being. Stoicism offers valuable techniques to manage anger through self-control, clear thinking, and inner peace. Identify the cause of your anger by examining your triggers. Is it a person, a situation, or a specific event? Reflect on why these triggers affect you deeply. Often our assumptions and perceptions play a significant role. Recognize that you cannot change external events, but you can control how you respond to them. Practice mindfulness to stay focused on the present moment, rather than dwelling on past issues or worrying about the future. When anger arises, practice deep breathing exercises to calm your mind and body. Take a pause to consider the consequences of your actions before responding. Try changing your perspective by empathizing with the other person's point of view, which can reduce feelings of anger. Consider how a Stoic philosopher would view the situation. Would they see it as unimportant or important? Focus on finding solutions instead of dwelling on the problem at hand. Build emotional strength by learning to control yourself and reminding yourself that you have the power to choose how you react. Practice emotional detachment by separating your feelings from the situation. Take a step back and look at it objectively rather than personally. Strengthen your inner self by engaging in activities such as exercise, journaling, or meditation. Redirect your energy in a positive way. Instead of letting anger consume you, channel your energy into productive activities like working out or creating art. Use your anger as an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. When communicating about your feelings, do so in a calm and confident manner without hostility or aggression. Managing your anger effectively is crucial for your well-being and your relationships. By delving into the root causes of your anger, practicing mindfulness, adopting different perspectives, building mental resilience, and finding constructive outlets for your anger, you can transform anger into a positive force. Follow the principles of Stoicism to find inner peace and lead a healthy, balanced life. Number 4. Silence in the face of false rumors. When false rumors swirl around, remember that stories are like leaves in the wind, easily carried but not always true. These rumors can cause harm and confusion. Stoic philosophy offers a wise approach: silence. Consider the story of a teacher in a small town wrongly accused of misconduct. Despite the spreading rumors, the teacher chose not to fuel the fire by denying or explaining the situation. Instead, she relied on her honesty and integrity to speak for themselves. This silence was not a surrender, but a strategic decision based on wisdom. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we have power over our thoughts, not external events. By understanding this, we can find strength. How often have hastily spoken words made situations worse? How might silence shield you from false accusations? By refusing to engage, the teacher allowed the initial excitement to fade. As time passed and no new evidence emerged, the truth became her defense. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, your actions and responses, rather than worrying about the uncontrollable spread of stories. Epictetus advised that if someone speaks ill of you, respond with kindness. This approach demonstrates the strength of character and the Stoic belief in controlling one's reactions, even in the face of false accusations. This unconventional approach suggests that responding to negativity with positivity, or in this case silence, can halt and redirect unproductive interactions when faced with false accusations. Responding calmly can demonstrate respect and confidence in the truth. To apply this in your life, consider the importance of delaying your response to rumors until the storm of speculation has passed. Remember, the most effective way to maintain your peace and reputation is to embody the principles you advocate, rather than engaging in every rumor. In such circumstances, remaining silent is not just a means of self-protection, it also signifies your commitment to Stoic ideals. Therefore, as you navigate the complexities of personal and professional relationships, let Stoic silence guide you through the tumult of false rumors, leading you toward a peaceful, fulfilling, and successful life. Number 5. How to cope with loss. How do you navigate the profound silence that follows a significant loss? Loss is a universal human experience that often leaves a void filled with sorrow and uncertainty. However, Stoicism offers a unique approach to dealing with this pain. Consider C.S. Lewis, a renowned author who candidly wrote about his grief after losing his wife in the book, A Grief Observed. He remarked, "No one ever told me that grief felt so like fear." This sentiment echoes a Stoic way of thinking, accepting grief as a natural part of life's ebb and flow, where loss and love coexist. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, provides insight on this topic, suggesting that the day we fear as our last is actually the beginning of eternity. How might your perspective on loss change if you viewed it as a transformation rather than an end? What insights could you gain by embracing the silence that accompanies loss? Lewis, in his mourning, didn't rush to fill the silence with explanations or distractions. Instead, he used it as an opportunity for introspection and healing, embodying the Stoic belief that adversities can be catalysts for personal growth. His journey through grief demonstrates how maintaining a calm mind can help one navigate profound emotional pain and gain a deeper understanding of life's fragility and beauty. Silence after a loss isn't about avoidance or denial, it's about giving yourself the space and time to reflect, process, and eventually move forward. Seek meaning beyond the immediate pain you're experiencing. Allow your emotions to flow naturally, avoiding the urge to prematurely suppress them. Reflect on how you've coped with loss in the past. How could the Stoic practice of reflective silence benefit you in future times of grief? How might this approach not only aid in your own healing but also contribute to the healing of those around you? Share your thoughts and experiences with loss, including how Stoic practices may have influenced your journey. What lessons have you gleaned, and how has embracing silence aided in your recovery? Let's engage in a discussion in the comments below. Dealing with death is one of life's greatest challenges. Coping with grief and sadness after losing someone or something significant, such as a loved one, a job, or a major opportunity, can be incredibly difficult. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in Athens, offers enduring guidance on navigating difficult times. Adopting a Stoic perspective can empower us to remain strong and find peace, even in the face of profound loss. Firstly, it's crucial to recognize and accept your emotions. Stoicism teaches us that our feelings are natural responses to life's events. Allow yourself to express your emotions, whether through tears or conversation with a trusted friend, without self-judgment. Next, focus on what you can control. Stoicism advises letting go of things beyond your control and directing your attention to what you can change. Identify actionable steps you can take to cope with your loss and release what you cannot alter. Finally, reframe your loss as an opportunity for personal growth. View this experience as a chance to become stronger and more resilient. Stoic philosophy encourages us to transform adversity into a catalyst for self-improvement. By embracing these Stoic principles, you can navigate loss with greater resilience, finding strength and peace in the face of life's challenges. As Stoics believe, every challenge presents an opportunity for growth and improvement. Consider what lessons this loss can teach you. How can it contribute to your personal growth, intelligence, or compassion? Practice gratitude as a means to shift your focus from what you've lost to what remains. Create a daily list of things you're grateful for to gain a new perspective and cultivate a sense of calm. Seek support from your community. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of having a support network to navigate difficult times. Engage with family, friends, or support groups to share your feelings and alleviate loneliness. Dealing with loss is never easy, but Stoic principles can fortify us. Acknowledge your feelings, concentrate on what you can manage, alter your perspective, express gratitude, and seek assistance. These approaches can facilitate healing and personal growth when embraced. Number 6. Navigating ignorance with Stoic composure. Have you encountered individuals whose actions suggest a lack of understanding, yet they remain steadfast in their beliefs as if they were experts? While such situations can be frustrating, they offer an opportunity to practice patience. Galileo Galilei, the renowned scientist who advocated for heliocentrism during a period dominated by geocentric beliefs, exemplifies how to address ignorance. Despite encountering staunch opposition and enduring house arrest, Galileo maintained his integrity and commitment to truth. He often chose silence in response to false accusations and ignorance, demonstrating the Stoic virtue of enduring with dignity in the face of adversity. Stoicism teaches us that we can only control how we respond, not the actions of others. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realizing this can give you strength. Consider applying this perspective the next time you encounter someone who is wrong. How might changing your response, knowing you can control it, impact the situation? Galileo's silence wasn't a sign of weakness, it was a strong statement of his honesty and belief in his discoveries. He understood that truth doesn't always require words to support it, but can stand firm on its own merits over time. This approach aligns with the Stoic idea of focusing on one's own actions and accepting that others' beliefs are beyond one's control. Being gracious means understanding the limits of your power and choosing your battles wisely. It involves being patient and understanding, even in frustrating situations. This practice can lead to a peaceful and happy life, focusing on long-term respect and success rather than short-term vindication. Consider how silence can be a graceful response to ignorance in your own life. How might this approach improve your relationships and overall well-being? Let Galileo's story inspire you to practice Stoic silence, transforming potentially difficult situations into opportunities for inner peace and personal growth. Number 7. Navigating rumors with Stoic resolve. There have likely been moments in your life when you found yourself at the center of gossip, whispers growing louder as they circulate. While it's a natural response to feel compelled to defend yourself, maintaining silence can often be the more powerful choice. Consider the story of a community leader whose environmental advocacy was twisted into false rumors of personal gain. Rather than addressing each fabrication, she remained steadfast in her work, embodying the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who hurt you." Her decision to stay silent and continue her efforts allowed her actions to speak louder than any falsehood. This leader's approach reflects a key Stoic principle. It is not external events that disturb us, but rather our reactions to them. How might your life change if you responded to rumors with silence? What inner strength could you cultivate by choosing not to defend yourself, but to stay true to your path? When faced with false accusations, Epictetus advises us to correct ourselves if the accusations are true, and to disregard them if they are false. The wise leader in this story not only maintained her composure, but also advised her people to treat the lies with humor. While some lost faith in her over time, her calm demeanor and steadfast dedication demonstrated how Stoic silence can preserve one's reputation and self-respect. This narrative illustrates the practical application of Stoicism in contemporary life, showing that our responses to misinformation can either fuel discord or extinguish it. It underscores that silence is not a passive choice, but an active and potent means of allowing our actions and outcomes to speak for our character. Consider adopting this approach the next time you encounter rumors, and reflect on how it might shape your responses. How can embracing Stoic silence contribute to your emotional composure and concentration? In what ways might it alter others' perceptions of you over time? Share your thoughts and experiences with handling rumors in the comments below. What insights have you gained from these encounters, and how has silence aided your navigation of such situations? Your insights could be a guiding light for others. Rumors can swiftly tarnish your reputation, induce stress, and sow confusion, underscoring the necessity of devising effective strategies for managing gossip in our fast-paced information age. Stoic philosophy offers enduring wisdom on maintaining composure, reason, and equanimity in the face of adversity. One key practice is regulating your emotional responses. When confronted with rumors, it's crucial to manage your reactions. Swift or intense responses can exacerbate the situation and lend credence to the rumors. Instead, strive to maintain emotional equilibrium and approach the situation with impartiality. Before responding, take a moment to breathe deeply and remind yourself that others' opinions do not determine your value. Number 8. When confronted with injustice. Stoic philosophy guides us to approach life's challenges with fairness and inner resilience, particularly in the face of injustice. As the wise Epicurean once said, "Bear and forbear," advising us to endure hardships without complaint and to forgive others for their errors. Nelson Mandela's struggle against racism in South Africa vividly exemplifies this principle. Despite enduring a long imprisonment, Mandela emerged as a proponent of peace and unity, showcasing profound Stoic fortitude. Rather than succumbing to bitterness, Mandela focused on reconciliation and harmony, embodying a profound Stoic resilience. Mandela's approach highlights a fundamental Stoic concept: our greatest strength lies in our ability to choose our response to external circumstances. Reflecting on Mandela's example, how might our own lives be transformed if we followed his lead in facing unfairness? Can we choose to respond with empathy and compassion even in the most challenging situations, perhaps by maintaining silence when confronted with injustice? Number 9. Managing insults with Stoic wisdom. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This quote should serve as a reminder every time we're insulted, offering a profound approach to handling such situations. Practice silence. This teaching reminds us that we have the power to choose our response. Opting for silence and understanding over conflict is a mindful choice that aligns with Stoic principles. Mahatma Gandhi provides a powerful example of facing insults and resistance with dignity and wisdom during his fight for Indian freedom. Rather than responding with anger or insult, he chose a path of silence and understanding, embodying the principles of ahimsa, or nonviolence, which align closely with Stoic philosophy. Gandhi's peaceful response to verbal and physical attacks often diffused potentially dangerous situations and garnered public support for his cause. Emulating this approach when faced with insults could transform the dynamics of our interactions with others. By maintaining our composure instead of reacting impulsively, we can gain respect, diffuse tension, and potentially even win over those who oppose us. By embracing silence in key moments, we give ourselves the space to act purposefully rather than impulsively. This practice not only maintains our composure but also portrays us as leaders who rise above conflict. Let's cultivate the strength found in thoughtful silence, knowing when to speak and when to listen, to lead lives of peace, happiness, and kindness. If you found these insights valuable, please like and share this content. Leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more profound lessons in Stoicism. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to exploring more Stoic teachings with you in the future.